Filming?
Yeah. What you got there?
He's back from the dead.
Yes. Everybody who knows Austin.
I think I've died a few deaths, my friend.
But what you got here?
Most. Yo, this is Austin Madsen of Mad Sons. You can check out our music on bandcamp.com and soundcloud.com. Just dang it. Haven't done this one in a while. We're going now, I seem to know. I went with the flow to see where it goes. Mountainside, high above the river ride. Speaker tonight is my buddy Ryan Larson.
Got this new version of the Jungle Book. It's not Disney, but it's the version children love. What do you think, Austin?
I love that one. The main character. Love that version. Main character, what's his name? Baloney? Mowgli?
Mowgli.
Children version kids love.
That's the version kids love. What does Disney know?
Man, it's crazy.
Right.
Good morning, Tabaki.
It's so bad it's good.
Yes, it's so bad it's good, man. This is the best.
Bare necessities, simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. And you look under the rocks and plants, and maybe see some fancy ants, and maybe try a few.
You eat ants?
Take for granted. Now I'll take my time to recognize that you were the one who was. Pride, humility, and strength. And so, from my experience, I think this cycle definitely plays into people come from an unmet need.
Yes.
Not an unmet want, an unmet need.
For every human misdeed, there is an unmet need.
We get defeated, or we get depressed. We get defeated, then we get depressed. We're the other way around. Anyway, at some point, our pride. You don't really realize the strength of something until you fight it. And I have a pretty wise friend. His name is also Jason. He, asked him like, "How do you like to be loved?" He's like, "You don't know. You can try to love them to the positive experiences in life. You have to be open to learning. And even if life gets really bad, this trail calls is a glimpse of the world inside. I'm a I'm gonna climb a mountain today and enjoy the weather very best way. It is almost the end of September. So as I climb, I didn't stop to see how close I was to the top. 'Cause hill after hill I slightly pondered and slightly taking on. Ain't on the time to love, it said there's no time to hate. On the time to love, said love, 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 love. Don't count dollars, baby, 'cause it's gonna start. Thanks all you die-hard fans that made it this far for watching the old Mad Sunset. Rock and roll.
All right, man. Woo! And then we'll try to talk kind of loud so that, hi, hopefully you can hear us. We're just going to talk about love, because it's all about the love. Right, Austin?
Absolutely.
So we were talking about how there's different, like love means different things to different people.
Mm-hmm.
And it's still, deep inside, it's still the same thing, but it's expressed different ways. So tell them what the different love languages are.
All right, so there's acts of service, physical touch, quality time, gift giving, and words of affirmation.
And for us, we both are big on like time, like spending time. Like that's what's meaningful to us. And when someone that we care about spends time with us, that's probably, since that's both number one, that's probably why we spend so much time together hanging out. But
all right, so the reason for me quality time is probably my number one is that time kind of creates that canvas for all the other love languages to be painted on. I was talking with Ryan. We went to grab like a kind of a late lunch, early dinner, and I was kind of recalling some memories of my dad and how ever since he graduated university, he's been a hard-working guy, and quality time was something that I personally didn't see a lot of because he was at work, but I came to realize over time, like, well, feed five mouths. He was putting some quality time into his work to provide for us, but ultimately, at the end of the day, we're all craving more than just. So yeah, while my dad did use his time to provide for the material means for me and the rest of my family, I think what all of us really want on a deeper level is like that emotional connection that only can be had when spending face-to-face time with someone. And I feel like it's in those face-to-face moments where you can put a little bit more of your heart on your sleeve so people can actually learn your deeper needs rather than your surface needs. Anyone can buy you an iTunes gift card, but it would mean a lot more if someone made you a mixtape with songs that they knew that you liked. And that can only be found when sharing quality time with someone. So another language is physical touch, and physical touch is very important. It makes me think of a song by Extreme called More Than Words. Oftentimes when we're at a loss for words, a warm embrace, a little smooch on the lips, it's a physical show of kind of like that love that's in our hearts that can't really be described in words or a song or whatever. And there's times where really are no words, and that is simply a way to convey that love. And honestly, like, who doesn't love just good cuddle, warm fire, warm bed, smoochy smoochy? I know I do. So, yeah. So the last love language is gift giving, and I can't help but think of my Savior, Jesus Christ, and how God's greatest gift to us was Jesus. And any good gift, you're basically giving a piece of yourself to another person. Like when Grandma knits you the scratchy sweater, you don't necessarily like it that much. Maybe you'll wear it when you see her, but you know she made that for you, and then there's like a piece of her in that. And that's the same way with like Christ. Is like, you know, he's that perfect representation of God's love. And Christ said, to bring it back to love, greater love hath no man than this, than he that will lay down his life for his friends. And that's really what love is. It's you know, you don't necessarily have to, you know, jump in front of a bus for your friend. So yeah, you don't necessarily have to jump in front of a bus for your friend. I think what's harder and better is a living sacrifice, where while you're alive, you lay down your life in the sense of you get out of your house and your room and your Netflix and whatever it is that's keeping you from getting in front of other people and serving them with whatever gifts you have, to just lay those selfish things aside and love others with the gifts that God's given you.
So the bottom line is that everyone needs to love and feel loved. And there's a lot of substitutes out there. Sometimes people turn to drugs in order to have that feeling of being loved, that just kind of like a substitute, but what they're really craving deep down inside is love. Or sometimes people will turn to any number of, you know, counterfeits or things. In my case, a lot of times I'll turn to food because I'm feeling like I just need something. But really, I think underlying everything is we all just need love, and it's the more love that we create in the world, it ripples out and it impacts other people's lives. You make an impact in one person's life, they make an impact in other people's lives, and the more love that you create, the more that ultimately ripples back to you, the more that you can have.
Beside the green grass, swing, swing, swing the swinging step. You wear the shoes and I will wear that dress. So kiss me and we'll all float on, okay? Kiss me and we'll all float on anyway. Kiss me and we'll all float on, okay? Kiss me. And sharing your talents, so yeah, just respect each other. When people on stage kind of talk in very silent whispers or text each other like you do all the time anyway. So yeah, give it up for Upset. Woo! 8.5 years old. I was living on Pepper Lane back in Ohio, where I grew up. And riding when I was a kid, kind of still am a little bit, but we wish we had dirt bikes. Actually, my one friend, he learned how to ride a dirt bike.
in the middle of the driveway. Just beet red, tears coming down his face.
Bother somebody. Yeah.
Austin, look up. Smile. We've got this whole place to ourselves. Look at that.
And we're fragile. But the mountain symbolizes strength. It's like how can you be fragile and strong at the same time? That's often when God can work with you. Ego's defeated, your pride's laid down, you're like, I'm weak, I need your help. And so G stands for greater power. You know, the sense of hiking a mountain, it's a guide.
Talking about? Yeah. Ryan, he's like the MC because he's like the nicest guy in the world. But this is a song I can imagine playing in. That you going on so optimistic.
Woo, Austin! Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, the pig, that's it.
Nice, man.
That was dope. Got it. Almost. I got you if you fall, dude.
That's how our backpacking trip through Sequoias is gonna go down. So Sequoia National Park, which you gotta do all the permit junk. But then just south of it is Sequoia National Forest, which has the second biggest tree in the world.
Time to start smelling like campfire.
Here you are, sir.
I don't have one, but
Sweet, we got Ryan. Remember Ryan? I didn't take it last night. It's pretty amazing. This is a private, intimate. Come on, girl. Your job isn't that hard. I was at the grocery store the other day, getting that food. The guy in the line behind me.
Say hi to the camera.
Hi, camera.
Hurry. So just officially documenting my experience of the empty aisles here. It's a novelty, just something I want to be able to tell my grandkids about. So, yep.
Life is like a racetrack, you're in back where you left, turn left, turn left, turn left, back again. Where I started. And it makes me wonder why I even try it all. And it makes me wonder why I even try it all. And it makes me wonder why I even try it all. Let's see. Quiet. My mama once told me, son, if you don't know where to look, then it won't matter which path you
Good job.
Sounds too good in here. What to do? Oh, back where I started, then we get the heck out of here. Come full circle, right?
Yes.